Ripper Nation, what is happening? Jason here, the day before Valentine's Day. I don't know if that matters or anything, but I am happy to be putting together another video, and it's one that I think is very educational and important for you guys, because unless you're hiding behind a rock, the card industry, in particular the vintage, has just it's blown up. And everyone is trying to get cards graded, scrambling through their childhood sets, which for me, I actually did that back in June before I even got in the hobby, and sent in 29 Michael Jordans that they're only on the grading stage right now. That's a whole nother story. But this video, what I wanted to do is show you how I go about finding raw cards that I know are gonna get 9s or 10s, or hope for, because there definitely is a process to it. You can't just hop on eBay and buy any raw cards you want. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today, and showing you the process from start to finish, and probably throw a couple cards under here, because this, my friends, has really helped build this grading gem ripper grading business, I guess. And it's incredible what this thing brings to the table, and the amount of money it saves you guys with the cards you're sending in, which has really just, there's a pile over there, 3 different piles of just cards that were sent in, and I sent in 34 this morning, and it's fantastic, and I'm super stoked to be able to do that, and I appreciate you all. This is what it's all about, being able to help you guys bring back them gems, because we are gem rippers after all. The merch link will be right here. Seriously though, we got some gangsta stuff. Yeah, so let's get into it. All right, so right before the Super Bowl, I started looking up some GOAT cards, and I wanted to get some early Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, and see what I could, see what I could find before they got stupid expensive, because I knew they were going to win. Never bet against TB12. Obviously, being from Boston, we know that. And originally, I was going to show off all of these cards that I've gotten in the past week. I spent about $200 between, I don't know, 15 cards or so. And a few of them are very nice PSA 10s that are in the $300 to $500 range. But today I found something that blew away all those nice eBay finds. At one of my LCS's, local card shops, I got this bad boy. Now, they actually make these since the early 90s. He was making these, and it's a father-son shop. And as you can see, we have just on the cover 4 Jordans, a Bird, and a Barkley. And if you don't know, like I said, you're under a rock. These are all blowing up. This PSA 10 on this 90 flare is upwards of $1,500 right now. So I was like, yeah, I need to get that. Wait a minute, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more Jordans, another Bird, and hey, a Larry Johnson. Why not? And crazy thing about all these cards, I have a bunch of them. I just never sent them in, and I'm starting to obviously get ready to do so. But this was a no-brainer for me to pick up. So $24.88. It was like $26 after taxes. It's an unbelievable find, and the raw cards of these alone are selling for $25 here, $5 here, to the Barclays like $4. Now, the PSA 9s and 10s is where the money's at. And so what I do is, first things first, I'll search the card I want to buy. I'll search what it is as a PSA 9, because worst case, if I get a PSA 9, I want to make sure I'm still getting my money back. So think of as you're spending $60, $70 to get it graded 5 or 10 day, which in the grand scheme of things, is very cheap because you're getting them back in less than a month to 6 weeks if you're subbing with Gem Rippers, obviously. We did get our January 14th sub back today. That was a 10-day. It's crazy. Things are going very, very fast for us. And so I want to get more and more product out to them. So you want to make sure, though, as a PSA 9, you're going to be at least making some money, or worst case, breaking even. Or if they're for your PC, then, it doesn't even matter. And PSA 10s, then that's a bonus in my eyes. When I send cards in, I don't ever expect a 10 because there could be something you don't see, even with the use of a scope. You never know what type of mood the person's in. It is human error. It does happen. But we've been bringing back well more gems than not. So what we're going to do is going to search a couple of these and show you, how to go about it. The first one is the 1990 Flair MJ, which is a very iconic card because of the fact that, just look at the picture. It's pretty bad. It kind of reminds me of the Ja Morant here, but he's just not dunking over someone. We actually have 2 of these right over here that someone submitted to me that we're sending in. So 1990 Flair, Michael Jordan. Let's just see what it is as raw, selling raw. All right, so right now I'm looking at $53 right now just for 2 of those plus the skybox. There's 19 bids. There's 2 minutes left on auctions. Now in auctions, I don't see a need to use auctions when you're buying raw cards unless it's a huge card. Auctions are more so for slabs. And if you ever need some guidance on finding slabs and in auctions, we do have a previous video that we'll show you right here that you can go to. Great information in that. But there is a 1990 Flair, $55 or best offer. It's showing there's 32 sold already. That's crazy. Think of $55 for a raw card that I got in here with a whole bunch of other cards for $25. Let's see if there's probably a lot more cheaper than that. There's one at auction, 29 minutes left for $9.50. Buy it now, $29.95. So you're looking to spend, say, $30 for a card that potentially could be $1,500. Now let's see PSA 9s, what they're selling for. Because remember, if we're paying $50, let's say, for the card, add another $60, we're $110 in, right? We're $110 in, and PSA 9s, we want to go to sold listings, just so we know, because anyone can throw any price on there. All right, this PSA 9 sold for $160, so there's $50 that you'd be making in profit. That was today. Another one, $165. Another one, $183, $160. And $185, $150, $150. So you're making money if you get a 9. And $40, why not? And that's right now, but the prices are going up, so you're still going to be making, that's just such an easy investment in my eyes. Now, what if you find a perfect, it's centered to the core, which this one is very much centered. I'm going to show you here in a second. I'll cut them out. PSA 10, $750. That's, you're 7xing your money right there. $605 for if you did a BGS 9.5. But that shows you actually why you do PSA. That's $150 difference between a BGS 9.5, which is considered the Gem 10 for PSA, $605, $750 for PSA 10. That's why you go with PSA all the way, no questions asked, end of conversation there. Another one, the lowest one I see, $465. But as we know, there is 130 point. Flair, Michael Jordan, PSA 10. Now 130 point gives you what people pay on the buy it nows in case they put an offer in and it's accepted. So 750 is the first one. 1500, I don't know if that's an anomaly or not, but there is a 1500 there. 605, that was at an auction. Wow. Oh yeah, that was the BJS one. Never mind. 465 at auction, 793. So you're really making a ton of money on that specific card. Okay, maybe you don't have $50 to spend. Maybe you're looking for cards that are more, $10 or under. $10 or under. Okay, let's look at the 91 Flair, which raw is about $6 right here, okay? I already priced these out for you to save time. So let's look at a PSA 10 of the 91 Flair, just the next year after, right? It is pretty another iconic set because they totally transformed to a different color. Flair was always, they had white, plain white cards from 87, 88, and 89, 90. Obviously the 86 Flair is the creme de la creme. Hello. Bam. It's like 10 grand in my hand right now. Literally. That is Cody's card that we got graded earlier this year. We super expressed that. We got it back in a week. All right. So what I want to do now is to actually show you how to find out what the seller sells, what other items. And we're going to use, for example, the 1990 NBA Hoops, a card that we've pulled 15, 20 in the 10 boxes or so that I've had. And this one actually is pretty well centered. So a card that I will be grading. I'm actually going to grade all, all the Jordans on the front. And at least this Jordan, this bird, because Magic's in it. And it's over $300, PSA 10. And we'll check out these other ones. But let's open this bad boy up. I'll just cut across, right? Do I do it? Yes. There was another one of these, which I let a friend in on the secret, and he went and got, which is pretty cool that this LCS does this. Clearly doesn't care that the amount of money he's missing out on grading cards. He's here to help his customers, I feel like. All right. Whew. All right. Looky here. Wow, this is in need of a sleeve. Do we have sleeves? Hold up. We're good. Don't worry. I got this. Wait. Can we get... Where are your cards that I sent you? Right here. Hold up. I'm still here. Don't leave me. Don't stop watching. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm going to have a giveaway. If you could, right now, in the comments, type Greek Freak. Stay tuned to the end to see what we're going to be giving away. Hint, hint, it's a slab. Greek Freak. All right, so these are Cody's cards that I just brought to him. We're going to have to take one out. Christian McCaffrey. Did you notice that I gave you this card, by the way? Did you? Yeah, buddy. All right. Ooh. This looks really nice, Ripper Nation. This looks really nice, this Jordan. It's kind of funny. Oh, there's hair in there. That I remember ripping these for a while, and people were like, can you stop ripping vintage, or in particular the 1990s hoops? They're pretty probably upset right now. Come on. That's Beanie's hair. Alrighty. So, this Jordan is the 90 hoops. And I already pulled up listings for you to save time. And actually, we want to do sales because we're looking to buy. We're not looking at what's already been bought right now. Let's just look at any card, right? Oh, I have the wrong one typed in anyways. Michael Jordan. So if you're new to eBay which believe it or not, there are some of you out there, I get it. This guy's selling 6 of these for $45. So now you scroll down to where you got this seller's information. Did I go way past it? I think so. Okay, on the right-hand side, I was thinking on my phone, if you're on your phone, you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see other items. On desktop, it's right on the right-hand side. So we want to make sure that this person isn't someone who sells a lot of slabs. And it looks like he has a ton of Jordan Raw that he's selling. Wowzers. Check this out. Look at all these. Just all Jordans. So that'd be a good person to buy from. Clearly, he had some like vintage, either his sealed vintage that he opened or he just has it from back in the day. Now, what we want to do, this is what happens when you send the cards into us, is to see what type of shape this card's in. But before we do that, we know this card's $5, right? You can buy 6 for $45, which that's like, $7, $8 a pop. And the 90 hoops MJ is PSA 10s are now over $1,000. They're at like $900 to $1,000. It's crazy. So clearly, you're buying a card for $6. Say you want a 5-day, so it's $80 total, and you get a 10 back. You're gonna more than 10 extra money. If you get a 9, they're in like the $200 to $300 range. It's crazy to not be doing this, to be jumping all over this vintage boom. Or if you don't want to go vintage and you want to go GOAT status, Bradys cards are doing the same exact thing. And so, for instance, this is a Topps Finest 2015. I just got it. It's one of the, as I mentioned, I was looking up a bunch of cards. So what I want to do is after I figured out the cards I want, I go and see what the PSA 9 is, make sure I'm making money. PSA 10 is a bonus. It's a very simple philosophy, very simple way to go about it. And the good thing is you can put bids, not bids, but offers on a bunch of them. And I promise you, more often than not, when you're buying older stuff, they're going to accept it. It's just how it is. They're just trying to get rid of it and flip it. And there's no reason not to. If you want to make money right now, and in this hobby, there is thousands and thousands of dollars to be made. In this thing alone, I guarantee I'll make well over $2,000 from a $26. It was a great find. Don't get me wrong. It was a steal and a half. But there's money to be made on any of the cards that I put down. On those Jordans that I've listed, the 90 Flair, $25 raw. The 92 Hoops USA, $5 raw. The Barkley 90 sticker, $2. PSA 10's $120. The 91 Flair MJ, we just went $6. $4 a piece for the other 2 Flairs of 91. The Bird is $5, the one with magic on it. It's selling for $350 PSA 10. PSA 9s are at $90. So, $70 into a product, you're making money. And at the very least, you're ending up with a nice slab that's probably going to go up in value anyways. So I'm here to help you any which way I can. And what I'm really trying to do is spread this information so that you can end up with cards like these and end up with a lot more coin in your pocket so you can buy whatever you want anyways. You can end up buying newer cards or more, product to rip. I don't know what it is. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Buy your loved one something nice. But at the end of the day, you want to be in this hobby and you're jumping in for a reason. It's probably because you heard there's a lot of money to be made. The money is in grading cards. If you haven't watched the first Gem Ripper video that we put out there, and I did 6 things to how I built a $10,000 card collection in 3 months, which I did. And the most important outside of networking is grading, because you're 10xing cards. You can flip raw cards all day long, but it's going to take you so much time to what you can do with one single card. Let's just say This Ja Morant I ripped out of a hanger, a $15 Chronicles hanger. This sells for like $350 now. If I didn't get this graded, you can buy this raw for like $5. Think of the difference right there. If I ripped it out of a $15 hanger and sold it for $5, I'm still in the red. I sent it in, spent $60 to grade it, so say I'm in $75 because the hanger is $15. I can easily 5x my money. I'm not selling this because this is an iconic Ja Morant that's just going to go up. But that's where the money is. And who doesn't like to make money? All right, Ripper Nation. So there you have it. That is how I go about finding raw cards that I want to grade so I can 3, 5, 10x my money. It's not that difficult. It does take some time, but if you're watching this video, it's because you want to make money in this hobby and you want to learn how. And that's what I'm here to do, to help you get nasty slabs like these and put some coin in your pocket. Remember, you wanted to put something in the comment section in the middle? Well, here's why. Giannis, PSA 9, Mosaic Jam Masters Green, giving this away. So make sure you watch the entire video through so you know what to type in the comments. And one lucky winner from Ripper Nation will be taking this one home. Please, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, give it a like, or if you don't, give it a dislike and tell me why. Let's talk, let's engage, let's have some fun. And most importantly, we do nightly rips and ships. Facebook is where it's at. Gem Rippers, pretty simple. Instagram, Gem Rippers. TikTok, Gem Rippers. We're here to have fun with you guys. Here to help you out. Make some money, have some sick cards. Rip fire. Let's do it. This is the great time in the hobby. And I want you to be able to enjoy it like I am. And hey, if you want a hoodie or a hat, we got that too. Peace out, guys. I appreciate y'all. Take care.